Frid vänner, då ska vi se på ett klipp här med Tom Hughes och James Cadiz. Det tar upp vad många misstänker. Detta virus och hackande på olika datorer som man skyller på måste ju komma förr eller senare om man ska upprätta det system som Bibeln talar om. Lyssna nu till detta intressanta klipp.
Yeah, I mean, we could go into other things we're still not allowed to say yet, but there's just, I mean, things can't, how much weird can they get? Okay, then we have, I got to ask you this, the computer problem from last week. I think, remember Cyber Polygon?
Oh, yeah?
Okay, that was by the same people who did that other thing. Was it in October of 2019?
Yeah. Yep.
Event 201 or something.
Yep.
Okay, so Cyber Polygon. I mean, come on. Everything shuts down. And we watch what's going on in China. All of a sudden we're hearing everything's collapsing. Then we have this in there. James, what are the chances of this not being intentional and like a dry run? And also, listen, you've all know Harari and others know that Trump is a problem for their global dreams.
Yep.
Again, regardless of what anybody thinks about Trump, what would stop these people from doing everything they can to pull out all the stops at this point to do whatever? I mean, they already tried to kill him.
Okay, so let me say this, because we're talking about a massive technical Overton window that's being pushed, and we should talk about this. Okay, we began to see cyber attacks of this nature on a grand scale many, many years ago. When they happened, it was a very scary thing. The world kind of went nuts. They went into disarray, all kinds of investigations, congressional hearings, this, that, here, there, people getting fired, things moving around, all that kind of stuff. But did you notice that within the last 3 years, we have had some significant and major computer outages or cell phone outages based on computer technology, and every single time they've happened, they have grown in scale in one way or another in terms of what they've affected, and they have drawn less of a response from the world. Think about it like this. Let's just go over the last year and a half. How about the big blow up that happened with Verizon, AT&T? I think it was the AT&T network that just completely went down. Everything shut down. No access, bro. 4 hours. People did not have cell phone access. They said it was, some computer thing, whatever. There was a little bit of reaction. Some people said, oh, wow, this is crazy. And then they kind of left it alone. Complete dry run, right? What about some of the things that started happening before COVID, like you talked about, right? We start talking about these tests that they were running, okay? And then how about all of the stuff that we have seen within the last 3 to 4 months, okay? Look at what's happened. You've got the Orange County basically being held hostage because of some major computer security issues that they failed to overlook, and literally ransomware, okay? You've got a situation that's rumored to be happening like that right now in the court system here in California, that the state court system now is being held hostage. As a matter of fact, it's my understanding that today the state courts are declaring that the day of this recording, Monday, they are declaring an actual holiday because they can't do any work. Okay? Like literally that's happening in LA County and all over the state. It's happening, right? Because of a computer problem. We don't know what it is. Cyber attack, ransomware. We don't know what's going on, but it's something computer related. And then last week, we've got the Microsoft attack that went on, right? You've got all these things. And you know what's happening? Every single time these attacks are taking place, people are like, happened before. No big deal. Whatever. No big deal. It's just a little attack. It'll be back on. Everything will work. And every single time those attacks happen, something major changes. Major, bro, not minor. Something major changes. What do you think they're doing? What the Microsoft failure? Like, what do you think is going on there? Look, the one thing that I am more than willing to say is this. In order to get to the economy of the final Antichrist, you have to see stuff like this happen. Because you have to be able to shut down these computer systems to integrate within them some of the most intrusive, scanning, none your business type of software in these computers to be able to do the things that you need for them to do in order to be able to rule your life. And these computers are everywhere. They're in Teslas. They're everywhere, and everything is becoming affected by it. It is happening more and more and more and more and more and more. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, the entire infrastructure of the beast has to be set up before he shows up on the scene.
Yup.
So it totally makes sense if we view it from this understanding that these things have to take place now. It's like you said, how these have to get bigger and bigger. You get more and more compliance or more just going along with it because, well, we've been through this really big one. Well, upset travel for a day, but everything came back. People they're used to pandemics. They're used to lockdowns. They're used to these computer things that have been going on for quite some time. We keep hearing, hey, digital currency is coming. You look at this and go, what day is it going to be that suddenly digital currency is going to be implemented? I believe all of this is leading up to that, and as part of saying, hey, in order to fix everything, we're going to have a giant collapse, and now we have the perfect system in place. But these things have to go this way for the beast to be able to enter into his position.